Aloha romantic friends and new viewers, thank you for tuning in today's video, and today we are going to make oatmeal, milk, and honeybee soap. So these are some melt and pour embeds. And then of course, as always, I always have some cute little scrapbooking stickers that we're going to put on top to represent the honeybees. And of course, we can't forget the finely grained oatmeal from my previous video. I grounded some of that up. And then we are just going to use some regular store-bought honey. So this is kind of some honey that I have left in a bottle, and so that actually needs to be heated up when we put it in the oatmeal, milk, and honey soap. So let's get started. Now this is my first oatmeal, milk, and honeybee soap, and hopefully it will turn out the way I imagine. As you can tell, oftentimes the soap never turns out the way we imagine. So this here I have is my oils and my sodium hydroxide. It's at room temperature right now, and I'm actually soaping at a lower temperature than I normally would soap at. And so I'm hoping that everything will emulsify and come together in my soap. And with today's video, we're going to add some Moroccan clay. And Moroccan clay is better known as Rhassoul Clay in the soap. And so this is actually what Rhassoul Clay looks like. It looks like dirt, okay? So I'm not entirely sure if that's going to give my soap any color, but because it is brown, so we're just going to add this to the brown mica that we're going to be using as part of our colors. I have some chocolate, Swiss chocolate brown mica that we're going to use, and then I have some 24 karat gold mica that we're going to use. It's a very pretty color. And then of course a little black. This is actually black charcoal powder, which is actually very good for you, good to be used in herbal soaps. So enough talking, let's get started. I need to go ahead and stir up my oils and everything, so let's do that. So I'm just going to use my spatula here just to mix in my sodium hydroxide and my oils. And in this particular formula, I'm using extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is actually a very, it comes in different colors, and one of those colors is actually green. Okay, so I may have a hard time mixing my colors up because the extra virgin olive oil in here. So as you can see, it turned my oils from like a light brown to a green color. So hopefully y'all can see the colors of my soap. But that shouldn't make a difference because hopefully we can lighten that up. Okay, so first on the agenda, we want to go ahead and blend up the oils just a little bit to get a very light trace. Okay, I am going to try not to over blend this particular soap formula, so maybe I can work in some nice patterns and swirls in this particular soap. Okay, there you go. Since I actually re-blended the soap, it turned from green back to its original color, which was light brown, which is very nice. From here, we are going to add any extra additives that we need in the soap. Okay, so I warm the honey up in the microwave so it now is more liquid. It's not sticky. So this is maybe a half a teaspoon. I didn't really measure it. I just put enough in the cup where we can just add it to our oils. So we're gonna go pour that in. And you really don't want a lot because I don't think honey will work well as far as once it cools, it's going to get sticky again. So, but we're going to add the honey there. So I'm going to do maybe a teaspoon of this, of the clay. I'm going to do a teaspoon of the clay. And we're just going to throw it in there, okay? And see whether or not if it's going to turn our oils a different way. Let's throw that in there. Okay, and we're going to give that a good blend. Okay, so not bad at all. We have the clay in our bucket. I only use maybe a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of clay. I kind of want to do another teaspoon, but we're just going to keep it to 1 teaspoon for now, just to see how the formula turns out. Now Moroccan clay is very good. It removes a lot of toxins from the skin, any toxins and impurities, and it's actually a clay that really works very wonders on the skin. So I'm gonna have a small description in the link below so that you can see what are the health benefits of Moroccan clay or Rhassoul clay. Okay, so what I would like to do now is go ahead with my colors. Okay, color time, yay. Okay, colors. We want to keep this, our main base, a very light color. We want to do that. So let's do this. Yep, we want to keep this as a light color. And let me just put this to the side for just a second. Yeah, let's actually lighten this up. So I have here my own unique distilled water titanium dioxide. Now, there's 2 types of TDs, titanium dioxide. One is with water and the other one is with oils. And so this I actually mixed with water, but I prefer the water method, but you can also do oils. So we're just going to do the water method of titanium dioxide. Let's get it. Alright, so let's go ahead because I can kind of feel my soap getting a little bit thick on me, so I better start pouring. And I haven't even added the fragrance yet, which I'm going to add last. And so the fragrance that I'm using is an oatmeal milk and honey fragrance. I'm only using maybe about 1 ounce in this particular formula. And I know I may need 1.5 ounces, but of course that's all kind of the fragrance I had. Now in this particular container, we are going to use some black in here. Use black there. And then in here we want to use some, let's go with brown. Black and brown. Yeah, let's go with brown. This is what I want in here. Okay, black and brown. This is the black. Let's put that to the side. I think that should be enough. Okay. And then here I just wanted some dark brown, not really using a lot here. I'm not going to add the fragrance yet. I'm going to add it once I get the container shook up. Oh, this here need to be, we'll make it gold, put some gold in it. I said white, let's just do gold. Okay, so here I am shaking up my oil. Get all the color mixed in. Okay, so it's not setting up fast, so which is good. So we're done mixing that, and now we are ready to start pouring on our cupcakes, because we're making cupcakes. Okay, so I have about 12 cupcakes we're going to make. Not entirely sure if we're going to use it all, but we're going to see. So what I want to do now is go ahead and pour into, I'm going to do layers. I'm going to attempt to do a layer. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Okay, and then next I would like to do the gold. Now this, I may not even have enough. Yeah, this is not going to be enough, so okay, we're going to add our light base just to even it out. Okay. Okay, so welcome back. I had a little technical difficulty, and I thought I didn't have enough to make the topping on top of the cupcakes. So this is actually some black, brown, and gold that I had left over. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put it on the bottom of the cupcake. Go ahead and add it. Okay, so we're going to see if we can recoup this right here. So this is the honeycomb here that I cut out. So this is actually melt and pour soap. And so what I'm doing is kind of tearing it out in little, like a circle. So, and we're going to add this on top. Okay. And then next we're going to add the little, which are stickers that look like bees. Now I must say this soap was a little bit more intense. I didn't, maybe because when I first started off I did not create a larger soap batch, and I didn't calculate it for 12 soaps, and I had to kind of go back and remake another batch of soap. So we got that, and then from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to do maybe some melt and pour on top, like some gold melt and pour. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is drizzle some 24 karat gold mica, maybe on top like that. Finishing touch, which would be the finely ground oatmeal. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be the final reveal of the oatmeal milk and honeybee soap. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to please take time out to pamper yourself. Bye now.